Lich scripts are in no short supply on the repository. A lot of them are outdated or broken in some way. There's multiple scripts that do the same thing, and some one-of-a-kind gems out there. This video kicks off a multi-episodic series covering various Lich scripts that myself and other players have used over the years. Some of these mentioned will just be for education and history's sake. I'll make callouts if a script is no longer usable. I wrote down about 60 scripts to look at, but we're only reviewing about 13 in this first episode. As a general guideline, use ;repository info script name to see details about a script, if provided. ;repository download script name to get the file, and once that's downloaded, use script name help or script name setup to see how it works or configure it if the author designed it like that. Elanthi Online is a trusted script developer team, and often they fix outdated versions of scripts that were used in history that may have stopped working or just needed a name update for quality of life consistency's sake. Definitely seek their scripts out. If you want to see anything put out by Elanthi Online, just use the command ;repository list -- author equals Elanthia -online. Up first is bestiary. This one hasn't been updated since 2015, and if you're looking for the most accurate creature details, the GS Wiki should always be your first stop. I mention this script because it's most handy when someone asks for a hunting area suggestion for level whatever. Anything added to the game post 2015, of course, would not be included. For a level 45 creature idea, just use the command ;bestiary level 40-50. It previously had a search feature you could use to look for creatures matching a certain name, but since the recent wiki move, those links are now broken and need to be fixed. Up next we have stats. This one was made by Drevin, and I think it's a hidden gem script. Activating the script may open a profile window or display the results in your story window. You'll see things like your weight, how much you can carry, experience absorption, and regen rates. Check this one out. Onward to resource. This is a must-have for wizards, sorcerers, clerics, monks, and rangers. Running the script without any options will give you help instructions. If you are a sorcerer, as example, just type ;resource bonus sorcerer, and it will show you what skills and stats to increase to provide higher level in sorceling. The next two scripts go together, and that's rnum and whereami. These are historical scripts that are not used anymore, since both of their features are built into the default Lich experience. rnum would add Lich rune numbers to the room you were in, like we currently have with the latest build, and whereami would tell you the Lich number of your current room. This of course ties into another script called show, where you can show a Lich number to look up the description for a room number. This is another hidden gem in my opinion. Often when someone says something like, "I'm dead in Lich room 420, I can use ;show 420 to quickly see what room that is. Armor is up next. This one was last updated in 2020. The wiki will always have the most up-to-date info, but if you use the command ;armor pop-up, this script will give you a visual display of an armor table directly in-game. The next two scripts complement each other quite nice. They were made by the same author of Armor, but have not been updated since 2017, so you won't find the most recent material game additions since then. The wiki can of course help for those. Use the scripts metal and wood to see an in-game printout of common materials in those categories, along with their enchant bonus, rarity, and callouts on inherent flares. The fourth script we're looking at with the same author is arkati. This is a way to look up Liabo, neutrality, and Lornan information on the go. Switching up authors, if you have a foraging or alchemy task you or maybe a friend need to complete, you should consider betazzherb. This one is an updated version of a script called zzherb. Betazzherb hasn't been updated since 2019, so much like armor and wood, any herbs added after the last script update will not be included. To use this script, just type the herb you need, number, and the location listed on the bounty task if applicable. Here's an example of syntax. betazzherb, fresh cilantro, 2, lower dragon's claw. If you want to do your own bounty, or the bounty of a friend who's connected to LNet with the bounty sharing feature turned on, just use the command betazzherb bounty name. And the last script we're covering in this episode is fixit. This one's not really needed anymore after 5.7 Lich due to the efforts of Alanthe Online, but fixit will reset visual errors in Uberbar and restart the infomon script which was used before 5.7 to help scripts make decisions. Infomon is a built-in Lich feature now. We'll be taking a look at some more popular scripts from history in a future video. Cheers.